10. Bad.
Okay, now I got it. So we're gonna be going back in time today,
Back
and
to the 90s?
oh, way before that, unfortunately,
Whoa.
and actually not even before the 1990s. But
It's gonna take you back to the past.
it's like the Virgin America. Now that song's stuck in my head though.
It's stuck in my head too.
The Virgin America seatbelt thing.
Oh yeah, that Game Grumps talked about it.
Yep.
I practically forgot about that song.
Man. I'm guessing it's one of those things like, oh, that's kind of cute and funny and different first time, but if you're a flight attendant, you're like, okay, someone kill me, please. Sweet death, embrace me.
I watched another video of Game Grumps today, and they're talking about this boy band called Heart to Heart, and the video was the song was called it was called Facebook Official, and the song was singing about making your relationship status official on Facebook. It was pretty funny.
Oh god, it's been a long time though. I haven't seen it. I just saw the moving to the stratosphere thing. I thought that was pretty funny. But let's talk Desperate Man, because everybody's wondering how if you're jumping why how I made this film. I made a Western in iClone. I made two of them. 4 Westerns in total. 2 the movies, 2 in iClone. It's a genre that only one guy does regularly on a regular basis. Which is Gregson. But I don't see it very much. I'm like, oh, everybody does westerns, and everybody did westerns in the old TMO days.
Oh yeah,
and
it was like westerns, and then you get a bunch of videos like falling downstairs, and then farting videos, and then yeah.
But I saw a lot of westerns. They're all the same. There's nothing. It's like, okay, we know how this is gonna go, so I made my own western. And I tried to be different. It's called Phantom of the West, and then we made a prequel that fleshed everything out called Shadows of the West.
Yeah, you showed them, Ben. You showed them how to do it.
Yeah.
And then when I got iClone, I was like, okay, what should I make? Oh, I don't see any westerns around. I'll make a western. And this is the funniest lesson you'll get when it comes to making films. I made my first iClone Western film, major project. I spent 6 months learning how to do one. And it kind of stripped away any happy John Wayne kind of Western happy feelings, Yeah.
And you made a very dark Western instead.
It was very
Western.
It was very dark.
Very dark.
And the film got
the kind of Western that makes you I'm thinking about it every day, and I'm almost depressed about it.
It's like, oh man, I even saw it recently. I'm like, oh, that's depressing.
Yeah.
And where was I in that place? What place was I at the time?
Oh boy.
And the funny thing is, I remember seeing comments. They were like, "This is probably one of the best iClone films made." I'm like, oh crap. Or one of the best iClone Westerns, and this was my first one. And then some guy emailed me saying, hey, we want to put this thing in a film festival. I just need you to sign the contract. I'm like, well, okay. Are you going to make any money? It's like, yeah, but, it's not like we're going to take any credit. And to be honest, I didn't really care about making money at the time, so I'm like, okay, show it. And then he sent me a link and all this stuff. It was basically a showcase of all the machinima in the past. You have Red versus Blue, and then you have
Red versus Blue,
Freeman's Mind. It's some of the best machinima, and there's mine up there, and this guy's like, this is a real-time engine, real-time rendering with iClone or something, the real-time engine thing. And I'm like, oh crap, my first one of all the iClone films, you had to pick that up.
Wow.
It was an honor too. And I got picked up for a couple other things too as well.
Cool.
So that's a weird lesson here. If it's done right, but not only that, but if it kind of stands out from the crowd, it's gonna get noticed.
That's true. Yeah.
You're gonna get a lot more attention, and I didn't expect it to happen, to be honest with you. So, so I won another free copy of iClone. It was iClone 5. I have, and this we're gonna go back to iClone 5. And I realized, and I was working on two major projects at the time. One of them was Synergy, and the other one was Endgame with iClone 5. And I got really burned out.
And that wasn't your end game, was it?
No. So I was like, jeez. I was like, okay, well, might as well make another. I'll make another film, and it turns out to be another goddamn western.
Oh, westerns are fun.
They are fun. It's just that you don't see much, and I'm not like a huge western fan. I just like poking around with the genre itself.
Yeah.
But I thought Desperate Man would be easy because I remember saying, okay, maybe I should make. I'm like, okay, I've seen a lot of people, a lot of my films, a lot of people shoot each other. I want to get rid of that and see if I could actually do it one without it.
Yeah, so you don't want like the bang bang, you want the talk talk.
Well, not really that, but
Yeah.
I didn't want like any seriously violent actions, like nobody's gonna shoot each other. But I just want, and also I want to make an inanimate object very, very threatening,
Oh
like a
yeah.
glass bottle.
Yeah.
So, at the time, I was working on an Pavilion tower with, I think I have my specs somewhere. Let me look at it. I think it only had 4 gigabytes of RAM, a 750 gigabyte hard drive. No, 500 gigs. Sorry, 500 gig hard drive, and and basically a graphics card that's inserted into the CPU. I did not have a video card. I only had the little chip.
Alright.
Just imagine rendering. I'm gonna open up my project. Actually, this might crash. Honestly, I don't know. I'm not sure what to expect with this thing. It's been a long time since I went back to iClone 5.
Wow.
It's like for me, it's like once you let's open this scene. Bottles. And I'll show you how difficult this thing was to work on. And this thing was pretty much a patience test run out of control, and it crashed.
Oh man.
I knew it. Thanks a lot. Windows 10 is going to be my scapegoat.
Damn you, Windows 10.
It didn't want it. I didn't want it. It just decided to install itself.
When will they learn we don't want a new operating system?
Let's try it again. Come on, baby. You can do it. Oh, it's quick shading. Watch, this thing's gonna crash on me again. Nope, it didn't. Actually, that's surprising. Alright, so basically, wireframe pixel shading. Sweet, I didn't know. Oh, watch it crash. Alright, so basically, oh shit. Game just crashed.
That's not good.
Oh wait, it's just loading up the trees.
Oh.
Now, I don't think I'm sharing the screen with you guys. I'm just streaming right now.
Nah,
Yeah.
you're not sharing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay,
Share, Ben, share.
all right,
Stop hogging all the hot dogs.
right here. All right.
It's freaking hot dogs.
You know what's funny? I saw like a Japanese cut of Ed, Edd and Eddie in a dub. It's probably the most entertaining thing you'll ever see.
A Japanese Edna and Eddie.
Yeah, it's like a dub of it. So, but they
Oh, that's
speak in
cool.
Japanese. It's really
I
entertaining.
would love to see a Edna and Eddie anime. That'd be cool.
Well, no, it's actually. I swear, just watch it. Just watch it as a dub. But this was the lighting here.
Nah.
You know how everything was pretty smooth, and when I go, it's like it goes to 60 frames per second, just like that.
Ooh, nice. I like all the flowers.
This was the old scene. It used to render like that.
Dun.
Now, during the HP Pavilion, I was lucky to get maybe about 5 or 10 frames a second. This thing froze. I had to render everything
Dang.
to make sure it looked good. I'm
When
not.
I had those Muppet costumes for Effed Up Street, the game kept crashing because the costume kept crashing. Same with the Hamburglar. So I just had to like film one scene at a time. That was crazy.
Look at chat. Don't forget dance videos. Everybody makes dance videos in iClone. I don't get it.
Dance videos.
But yeah,
Yeah, I don't get the appeal behind that.
I don't know. I'm just. This thing was a patience test. It took me like 2 hours to render something, and I'd go away, and then I'd come back, and then it would render, and I have to do it over and over and over and over again.
At least you have patience to do that.
And the thing is, sometimes I got so angry, I just left production for a month and came back to it and reshot
Wow.
it. And I had to reshoot everything. I reshot the film at least 15 times.
Dang.
But this is a desperate man here. As you can tell, it doesn't look too bad compared to maybe like way back in iClone 5. I'm glad that we have good character development now with iClone 6 and the character creator, because these things were expensive.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm seriously, it's like $4 or $5 a face. And they're okay. I mean, this is pretty much as good as you can get with the older version. Everybody says she looks like Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Michael Oh.
Yeah. So, yeah, we don't have to deal with that now. We can actually do a very high-res version 2K faces. But man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So, basically, I had to do, I pretty much did a lot of set design with trees and grass. And a lot of the camera work was kind of interesting. I noticed, especially when you look at Sergio Leone westerns, the biggest, most tense moments is always at a close-up, something like this.
Yeah, like
this.
like at the face, like at the eyes, and then the hand, and then the face again, and then the hand with the gun, and then back to the face.
Not many people dealt with close-ups in iClone. I rarely see people do it.
Yeah, why don't they do that, Ben? Why?
They always shoot from middle. Either I've seen people shoot like this, or way up high, or people swing around the camera way too much. And
How come they don't take advantage of like camera angles?
I think most of them don't know.
Oh, well.
It's like I mentioned the rule of thirds many times. I really didn't follow it very much.
I learned that in class too, the roll thirds.
Or the golden ratio.
Yeah.
It's another. But so shooting this film, there might be a couple camera secrets I could show you. Also casting too. I casted some really good actors. One was River Canoff. He's in The Journey actually. He's in Renee's film.
Oh yeah, Renee's film is awesome.
That Journey, which was a really good one. I think he waited a long time. He waited a long time for this one, and
Yeah.
so
Renee's film was awesome.
it was probably the best iClone 5 ever made, honestly.
Oh yeah.
And he pretty much trumped mine. I'm like, I didn't get mad. I was like, dang, that's pretty damn good. Alright, no, you see how this used to be like, this is like at 60 frames per second now.
Yeah.
It never was like that, honestly. So this is pretty much how it shows you how powerful this PC is.
Wow.
I wanted to do shots like had ideas for shots like this, but everything lagged way too much. I kind of go looking back at it. A lot of the sound effects, like the rattlesnake, were done through egg shakers.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I played
You
an
actually have
acoustic
rattle
guitar.
shakers?
Yeah, I have an egg shaker. Well, I used to have an egg, but now when Mac arrived in town, I bought an egg shaker from Guitar Center. So
Wow. That's cool.
so for a rattlesnake, you basically that.
Well, your own sound effects. That's cool.
Yeah, Foley is
They
kind
would
of...
they would call that
Foley.
ADR, right?
Well,
No,
ADR
right.
is automatic dub
ADR.
replacement, which is
Yeah.
basically if someone's dubbing a scene and you have to make sure the lips match.
All right, that's okay. Then
It's dubbing.
yeah, what's adding sounds into it like
It's more Foley or mixing.
yeah, Foley. That's what I'm trying to think of. Foley. That's right. You have your own Foley effects ready to go.
Or, like you could make a series of effects. I know for the TIE Fighter, I know Ben Burtai recorded a car driving over wet pavement and mixed it with an elephant.
Wow,
That's where you get the TIE Fighter sound.
that's cool.
I'm gonna stop my stream here. There we go. I'm not really getting good video at all, but basically, there's a couple of things I want to mention here. The voice acting, the character who plays Death is named Ariana. I can't pronounce her last name, actually. It's really hard to pronounce. Brandon McAllister. And then, there's one scene here. I want to see if I can find it. Ah, here it is. Nope. Basically, with our, like there's one actor, but apparently someone's like, hey, are you this guy and this guy and this guy? And it's like, no, I'm not. And it turns out one of the actors has a controversial side to him.
Oh wow.
And he kind of attracts the wrong crowd. So, unfortunately, I won't be really casting him. I just don't want the extra trouble.
Oh.
But, yeah, for the Walla Walla, you know how you heard of Walla Walla?
Walla Walla.
Yes.
Oh, like background noise. Like background noise.
Yeah, like background noise. People would make.
You would just say Walla 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 Walla.
Or rabble, 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 rabble.
Rabble. Yeah, I heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah, South Park poked fun at it. Rabble,
Yeah.
rabble,
Rabble.
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 Now, there's one. I want to see if I can. Let me pull up Premiere for a second.
You have the Premiere?
Yeah, I got it back. I just got the only Premiere back.
Oh, nice.
It was only.
Nice. Are you gonna buy like a whole year down the road?
Nah, I'm only gonna get like what I need when I need to edit things.
So like need to edit basis basically.
Yep, I've been editing in
Yeah.
Fog and Silverbank. God, you suck,
Wait,
Windows 10.
we should like do that reading of my character soon too because yeah.
But yeah, we should actually try that. Up there we go. Thank you.
Premiere Pro.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Cortana she sucks. Yeah, I think if I heard rumors of people spying, I'm gonna say it. You're terrible. But yeah, with the Desperate Man, I've no I don't like to add jump scares really as much.
Jump scares are dumb. Only if used right, they're awesome.
Yeah.
And this thing I decided to add it in. And that's the reason why I didn't want to do the Walla Walla. I wanted people to just talk randomly.
Yeah.
In fact, if I can find, you know what? I'm not gonna. God damn it!
Like Scream. Scream had a good. The first Scream had a good jump scare.
Basically, it's like you want everything to kind of be quiet, and then I'm gonna use this because Windows 10 can suck it.
Bad Windows 10. I don't like you.
No, it's just it does this crap half the time, and it's just really annoying. It runs iClone well, but it's just sometimes it just does this crap, and it's just really annoying. Final. I think this is it. And you can piss off. Oh, for God's sakes! Beep 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 beep. It sounds like Half-Life.
Beep beep beep.
This is
I
insane.
I like the lighting in your production too.
Yeah.
The color correction. Did you use color correction?
Yep, I use a lot of color correction.
Yeah, I like the color correction in your film.
Everything's either a red orange or a blue yellow.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Benny.
Oh, hi. Brandon, I wish I still had voiceovers. Brandon would send in the most crazy voiceovers here, but let's review the film quickly.
Yeah.
So basically, if you're in the chat, we're about 40 minutes in or something. Or I don't
40
know.
minutes in.
And we're only like, what, 22
Oh,
minutes in?
we're not keeping track, everybody. No.
Basically, this font came from defont.com. It's like, it's like a bunch of Chinese characters at times. It's called You Are Loved or something like that. But everything's like in this dark red shade, orange shade hue here. And then once you get here, it's a blue yellow, and then it's
like
blue yellow.
You use color correction for different like time settings, like nighttime and daytime. I like that.
Yeah, if I kind of I usually shoot day for night. Like this is a heavy set of blue, and then this is back to orange and red.
I like that.
And everything's desaturated too.
Yeah.
The only shot that's not saturated is this.
Guys, good.
Yep, we're good.
Yep.
Now,
Nice.
doing pretty good.
Hey.
Hey, Jeff.
So,
Now,
I've got my headphones in at the moment, so it's a bit awkward.
Oh wow.
Well, they broke.
Oh, they
Oh.
broke. That sucks.
Well, one of the ears broke. Hold on.
oh no.
Oh.
I can still hear it from here. It doesn't matter.
Let's see.
All right.
Shots like this. We're revealing a desperate man. This was obviously a huge John Ford inspiration. John Ford, the Western director.
Yeah.
When you shoot, you always felt like make sure the sky either land or sky take the overlay by at least 2/3.
What films did he do?
He
John
did
Ford.
Searchers, Stagecoach, How Green Was My Valley, I believe. Shoot. God, I should know at least a couple more. He also did The Grapes of Wrath, I think.
Didn't John Ford get
He's up there as
he got John Wayne to do his films?
a lot of films from him were done by like a lot of his films, like
Searchers
Stagecoach,
was one I understand.
The Searchers. But yeah, like and his cinematography is absolutely stylish.
Yeah.
Now, Brandon was the actor for Noah. Yeah, everything's kind of dark and stormy.
Yep.
And one thing is, he screams out, "God dang it! God dang it!" And then, whoops.
Yeah.
We're gonna transition here to a flash, like a J cut, like a storm is going on. Right there, flash, and then boom, like that. Blue and yellow, blue and yellow, blue and yellow, storm.
I like that. It's pretty cool.
And here's Sonia's character, who's sunken halfway into the bed like The Exorcist.
Like Johnny Depp in Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep. Come in, and then...
Whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
and,
I'm your boyfriend now.
and then she goes back in, she screams,
You're in a nightmare, bitch.
"Who the fuck the photograph?" Establishing shot. Hey, look, it's postulate or postulate.
Wow.
You recognize it? It's postulate. But right here is where I added the
The
wall
one
up.
ring to rule them all.
Yep, the wedding ring. Now, if anyone has any questions, you can post it into the chat or anything like that about this production. I was hoping this thing would be
Was
more
this the
Q&A.
production where you had the what was it when he shot the bottle and he had a he kind of faded out for a second and then
Yep.
I like that. I like when he did that.
But yeah, actually, I'll show you how to do all this stuff. Like the one ring and then the whole Walla Walla scene. I wanted people to do a bunch of acting, so like you could try to listen in, and then boom, that's when the jump scare happens, and you're kind of taking it back from it. Right here. Right here, and then finally, what it did here.
Oh, I like that. The ring falling to the ground.
Yep, it was a very slow motion, And then basically, I pretty much did a self-elimination here to 100, so it only focuses on the ring.
Wow.
So you're kind of drawn to it falling to the ground. And then finally, I was trying to do a physics thing where it kind of falls to the ground and kind of spins around and falls
Yeah.
over. It didn't
Yeah.
work, and the
At least
biggest...
you tried, though.
So, yeah, it didn't work out as well. I tried, and I was not happy with it, so I scrapped it
Yeah.
and then just did a shot of Anna and then back to him. If it doesn't work, cheat. Cheat. Always cheat if something doesn't work.
Yeah.
Cut away and put a sound effect in.
The editing is pretty good too. Like from like the ring to the guy to the ring again, and it's pretty good.
Back in. It kind of flows through. Not only that, but I think this is also a dolly zoom. Yeah, this is a dolly zoom.
Yeah, that is a dolly zoom.
And you'll see this a lot too. Dolly zooms are very easy to do in iClone. And then
And very fun if used correctly.
Oh yeah, I did them a lot in college. It's so easy. All you do is push the camera forward, and then you zoom out and do it at the same time.
It would be very fun to use if like somebody's in a surprise shock, like ah.
Like Jaws. Jaws was the perfect example.
Yeah.
And then finally object, and then it goes from objective to subjective. And then
Nice.
he looks, and he looks, and then this is one of these shots I started doing more often. It just pans all the way down.
Panning shot.
Or it tracks all the way down.
Yep.
Just like that.
That's a good shot.
I was so proud. I started doing them more and more often. And then finally, I think this thing was pretty quick on the frame, like maybe about 20 frames. It was really quick, just like that. Got the knife stick out a little bit. And then here's the note.
Yeah.
And finally, right there. Subtle, isn't it?
Symbolism.
Symbolism.
And you get to say hi to Death. And Death is interesting. I'm not going to go back to the iClones. Oh, screw iClone 5. You are not... Well, to be honest, people really miss it, but I just don't use it as much. I prefer this. So,
iClone 6.
let's put a character in, and I'll show you how to do this. One character. How to do a character that's completely like a silhouette. It's fairly simple.
Silhouette. Cool.
So we'll throw in something like Gwen.
Her name's Gwen.
Yeah, I call her Ben Stiller, Gwyneth Paltrow.
I call her Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, Gwen Stacy, you know. I'm not gonna start spoiling Spider-Man 2 references.
Gwen Stacy post her death. Spoilers.
So I like to put this in white and then turn everything black. Always look on. And for the eyes, you just kind of delete everything. Well, except for the lens, but I don't want. And then the iris, you just turn it off. Where's that? You delete it.
Whoa.
Oh,
Ooh.
crap. Delete it here. And
That's how you
then-
make a horror movie, kids. No iris.
Yep, and then you just delete it, and then you turn everything black. Everything has to be black, just like that.
That's how you make a horror movie, kids.
That's how you make, just like that. Yeah, actually, that's how you make a horror film.
That is terrifying.
She's looking into your soul. She wants to suck your soul.
So you just turn this black,
I can smell your filthy soul.
turn this black, and we'll turn out the specular and the gloss because I don't really need it. So far we have her skin.
Yep.
Her scary eyes.
And this is how I did it. Now there's an easier way, and it's easier to do black and white. But if you need, like, if you want to create a silhouette, you pretty much have to rely on this.
Yep.
We'll turn it off. And I'm going to turn off all this. And then the specular and the gloss have to go back to 0. And same thing with her pants.
Yep.
You know what this could be good for too? If you do like a Sin City type movie, and then you do like color on black or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be.
I've done that
Cool.
before, where I turn down all the. Oh, that's pretty easy. I'll show you how to do that.
Yeah.
We'll make a girl in a
Color
red
on
dress.
Yeah, color on black, like black and white setting.
Yeah, let's give it a go here. We'll show you how to do the silhouette.
Yeah.
So we'll bring back her. Let's see. We'll bring back. Shoot, let's find Discordia. She has a dress. So. Oh yeah, it's really easy. You just gotta have. It's kind of tedious, but it's fairly easy. Sky Girl, Discordia.
Like
Yeah, we'll put her on a red. Make her have a red dress.
yeah, red dress, like the movie Sin City.
You can do this in After Effects if you really want to.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's just put this thing. Let's make sure. We'll make it dark red. Just like that.
Nice, nice.
Everything else with her, the layer
Black
bob,
and white.
you just go all the way down to saturation and you turn it to basically
She was some in that basket in the living room.
her body, and then we'll
Not that one. One's next to one of the speakers.
right here. Her head, 0%.
Oh wow.
Her eyelashes, 0. You just basically turn down the saturation. Just like that. And you make sure everything, her eyes too, because it looks really weird.
Wow, it's just like the movie. That's cool.
The dress, we'll leave her dress alone if you want. And then finally her eyes. The eyes have to be down to this.
Just like Sin City. That's cool.
And that's basically the Sin City effect. Set design,
Nice.
you just have to alter the textures just like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Black texture and
Oh,
paint
yeah.
bucket makes quicker work of that. Actually, yeah, it does. But yeah, you got yourself the Sin City effect.
If anybody wants to make a Sin City movie, that would be awesome.
And you can do the blood and
It would be cool.
actually let's do a noir lighting scene with it. Just
Oh yeah, noir lighting.
and then we'll go back to a Desperate Man pretty shortly. So basically, we're gonna set up and if you want to know how to do a good old lighting setup, we're gonna go back to here. We'll turn this all the way back to black, and then we'll have her do something too, so she doesn't stick around in a T-pose. There we go, just like that. The hair like that. That is perfect. I don't know what's with the dress thing. I can't have it conform because it'll act really weird. Trust me. So now,
Oh yeah.
so now that you have the lighting to black and white, we'll delete our key and delete our rim,
Nice.
and we're going to attach a spotlight here. Now, low key lighting, it has a harsh light,
Yeah.
so we'll have it look at her, but we'll make it bright with a multiplier of 1.3
Oh. Yeah.
right here, just like that.
Oh, nice, nice,
And
nice.
then you have another light here, but not as harsh. I'll put this thing at maybe
Behind her, right? Behind her.
Yep, and then you have a
Yeah.
backlight. Just like that. Just kind of fill in the shade here, but not actually. Let's put this thing at 0.6,
Yeah.
and then look at her face,
Yeah.
just like that.
Cool.
And then we'll alter the shadows here by
To manipulate the
496, and then here, and then there is our picture.
Nice.
All right.
It's like It's like a actual like a room where they get photographed.
I'm working on
You could
oh, I guess.
make a horror
Yeah,
poster out of that.
for sure.
Oh, the remote procedure failed. Well, bite me, Microsoft. This is becoming a Microsoft bashing thread.
Damn you, Microsoft!
There we go. So this is something like for
Don't
noir
make me
lighting.
go back to Mac. Don't make me go back to Mac. I will.
I can't stand Macintoshes.
Microsoft bashing thread.
There we go.
Crap game
That's
over that.
nice.
There we are. So something like this. And with the right editing and boom. So one-sided, you know, the 3-point lighting system.
Yeah.
So, yep, so that's color passing here. You got yourselves a lesson in color passing.
Wow.
For those who want to make a Sin City film, you can do it in iClone.
Yeah, do it. I challenge you. I urge you to make a Sin City type film. People,
Ooh.
do it, and I'll watch it and I'll rate it.
This
If you
is
were
good.
to, how long would it be? Because it would be quite a challenge.
I wouldn't make it.
How long would it be, Ben, to make a Sin City type film?
It wouldn't take long, actually. The sets, all you have to do is you basically have to make all the textures in the sets black and white and lower the saturation by -100.
Yeah.
And then if you want to do the blood effects, then you can colorize them. Basically, that's all there is.
Wow. So do it, people. Do it. Do it.
It's very simple to do. So we'll I'll color it rose because it's red. Excuse me. There we go. Actually, that is a really cool. That's something for the iClone pictures.
That's really nice. That's for like
Yeah.
Bezer's Facebook page.
Yeah, as soon as Microsoft stops being a jerk.
Damn you, Microsoft!
Raph is gonna be pissed.
Oh, look, I'm so much with him.
He's
I
got
don't know
a
what
new
he's up
video.
to these days.
He's got a video up actually, and he just uploaded a video called "Quantum Break Revisited: Best Game This Generation, Hands Down."
Really?
Oh,
BC. There we go.
I'm sure it's a good game, but best game of the generation. He's got to be joking.
There we go. That's the banner. We can't. Nah, it would look really stupid that lips are red as well. It doesn't match.
Oh yeah, add red lips to her too.
Yeah, but I would have to desaturate everything except for the red lips, and that would be
Oh,
really
that's
hard.
good then. That's right.
And then here's Ariana scene. And then finally, there's something I also started doing a little more of. I used to do flash scenes. Just like that. And this was pretty simple to do. Right here, back, and quick.
Oh yeah, flashbacks.
Full saturation. I think everything was toned down. I'm not sure what I did. I'll do it. Then you show a close up the bottle. Camera. Come away from the center to the right side of the frame, so he has more
Nice.
space. Back to center,
Yeah.
and then
Oh yeah.
turn on real-time smoothing
And
for the
bam.
shoulder. Ah, crap! I
Bam.
forgot to do that. Oh well.
Boom.
And here comes
He shoots
another
the
trick.
bottle.
Rack focus.
Yeah, I love rack focus.
Yeah.
It's awesome, and this I like how I use it in this film.
Maybe does anyone know how to rack focus in iClone? Should I teach that?
You should teach that, Ben, because I don't see that a lot in iClone films.
Alright.
What is? May I ask what is that? What is rack focus?
It's basically, I'll show you. It's basically focusing from one object to another. So let's,
Oh, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yep.
wait, end game.
That's impossible in the
Saving
movies.
Christmas.
Yeah,
Oh.
Saving Christmas did
Oh.
that so many times. Oh man, what can we do? Wait, Batman Alley. I want to see this. What did I do for Batman Alley? This is gonna be like a fun surprise. Oh, wow, that actually looks good.
Ooh.
Where is that?
That's apparently it's called Batman Alley.
Wow.
So yeah, this was my set. And I
Nice.
used to think I have to make every single grand set now in iClone. All it takes is something like this. Yeah. That's it. Nothing fancy. Unless you're
Wow,
going
that
for big and
place-
grand.
That looks like a dump. Who leaves like a chair there and like a TV that's the TV's broken? Okay, I see
Oh,
why
that's-
that's there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll tell you why.
Who throws out half a pizza?
His name is Ralph, King of the Hobos.
Looks like the town I live near.
Alright, so basically rack focusing is pretty simple. We'll add a camera here, and then we're going to go to our timeline, and then we're going to go to...
You can totally fix that TV.
Son of a... Bad Microsoft. Activate. Okay. There we go. So we're going to be focusing on this.
Oh yeah,
And then,
the blur effect, and then back to the
you know how we used to do it in the movies game? Stuff like this. We used to have everybody behind a green screen. That's it. That's basically rack focusing. Boom. It's the easiest thing ever. If you want to get your audience's attention towards something, you just rack focus it. Back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
That's not possible in the movies unless you use green screening and outside editing.
Yep, that's what Mac and I used to do a lot. We used to rack focus a lot. And
I love it. I
also
love it.
Puka Shells did it too.
Yeah, Puka Shells did it a lot in his films. I like Puka Shell. He was great.
Yeah, but now he's off to better things.
Yeah.
And then once Matthew looks, I always notice this. Once you have a character looking at an object and then cut closer in, and then finally back to the thing here. I'll be honest, I didn't really like that shot.
I remember a film from Puka Shells where he did this scene where the bullet was whizzing like by in slow motion, and then bam, hit the guy, and it was pretty cool.
That was done in After Effects, actually.
Yeah.
Did a, but right there, freeze frame.
Oh, nice.
And I made my first mistake. I didn't move this thing with the,
Yeah, you didn't move your muzzle flash with the gun.
yeah, that's our
Right.
first mistake. You always
First
want
mistake.
right there, and then finally hits the tree, leaves a little bullet mark, and with some dust, and then boom.
Oh
Basic-
yeah.
This is actually a pretty easy effect.
Wow. Wow.
I set the Gaussian effect, and I with keyframing in Sony Vegas, I had it stretch out X and Y coordinates.
Wow.
And then shaky cam, I attached the avatar to the character's head and moved it around, and attached
Whoa.
the camera to the head. Here.
I like that effect that you did in that movie.
And then finally, this was pretty fun to do. I'll show you here. And then, same effect, attached the avatar, but I sped the footage up by at least 800%.
I'm particularly fond of slanted angles.
Oh, there was I think
Not-
there was some touch tilts.
Not like overused Battlefield Earth, but
And then
No,
this. I like. I think there was. Did I do a canted angle?
Do you mean canted angles, Jeff?
yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
love canted angles. Those are great angles.
they're called Dutch angles, I think.
Oh yeah,
Or
Dutch
Dutch
angles.
tilts, yeah. But I wanted to inflict as much pain as I can in the shot. I remember going back. Just imagine editing this back and forth, back and forth, and back and forth. This thing made me very ill.
Wow.
It'd be very sick.
I imagine so.
Because the Steadicam shot, I wanted to make it so unnatural and so awkward. So you do a
Yeah.
Steadicam with a wide-angle lens. And back and forth. And then goes back to the shaky cam. And I think I made another mistake. Oh wait, I just blended it together.
Don't tell them, Ben. They don't know. They haven't noticed yet.
Nope, I didn't make it. I just blended two things. No, that was mostly a bug on Sony
it's
Vegas.
too late. You told them. You told them now. It's too late.
I could edit this back if I want to do a finer cut. But obviously this is the dolly zoom. You can tell this background is getting stretched.
Yeah.
And now let's do a quick dolly zoom tutorial.
Quentin Tarantino did a lot of dolly zooms.
Oh yeah, they're very popular. It's one of those things, if you're a film student, you should just get it out of your system, because if you overdo it, it just kills everything. But if you want to cause discomfort for your audience, you want dolly zooms to go, so we're going to go to remove animation. And we're going to focus on this barrel here.
Ugh.
And then we're going to basically choose a scene here, and then go back here. So we're pushing it forward. I'm going to go back to my camera. And this thing's at 50, so we're going to put it at 35 or 50.
Okay.
So, and then we'll fix the depth of field.
Nice.
Right here. And that's basically how you do a basic dolly zoom.
That's cool.
The background stretches. All you do is when you're moving forward with the camera, you zoom out. And then when you move in, you zoom. I mean, when you're moving back, you zoom in.
Yeah.
It creates this really weird claustrophobic effect. It kind of feels like this.
Stretching. I did a
In fact, the next shot here was also another dolly zoom, just like that.
Nice.
It goes back, close up, extreme close up of the gun. And then finally, right there. Let's see if I moved the muzzle flash. Yeah, I did actually move the muzzle.
Nice.
There,
Oh,
I finally got it
nice.
working. There we go, and another effect. And then finally the shaky cam. And I think listening to Sonia scream like that was probably the most awkward thing ever.
I did a rack focus effect for the first time in one of my films that I made last year, Viva La Chicken. That was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Right there.
I think Joe did some rack focus on poster 2.
Speaking of rack focusing,
I think he did.
Poster 1 and 2.
That was great.
It's quite
Yeah, what I
awkward
did
to-
was made the background blurry, and then I did the fade-in thing where it makes it clear.
oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's quite awkward to do in the movies, but you can achieve it.
Yep. Yeah, just take screening.
Yep, not by ear, no problem. All you have to do is just focus. And actually, I did. Yep, that's another rack focus. I need him to come back.
I'm becoming one with the mattress as we speak.
Yeah.
Reminds me of this one video I saw by Djibouti Dubs with the mattress video.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Or this one fat chick who eating the mattress.
Oh, so this is an old silent film trick here.
I once found out about a movie called Deathbed, the bed that eats or something. It was like made in the late 70s. It's I don't know. Me and my friend watched a bit of it, and we just, oh my god, we didn't even have any words for it.
Comfy chair.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah. One of us has to do one of those stupid horror
But actually, the whole thing's here.
Yeah.
The whole thing's here.
Oh dear. But this shot was pretty easy. I did a photo.
Deathbed, the bed that eats.
I think this was Sony Vegas.
Here's the video I was talking about here.
Oh wow.
Strange addiction.
Oh no.
Oh no 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 no! I don't want to look at them. I've seen that video before.
Yeah.
Joe Booty.
So I made a black surface here with the white cutouts and saved as a PNG. Radio blur,
Nice. Whoa.
and then everything was just faded out, just like that.
Oh, nice.
So I made this little
He's
iris
already-
effect.
He's already a mattress. Look at the size of him.
That's actually a woman.
Oh my.
Oh shoot. Alright, so we're back to this, and then finally close up, and then finally these shots. I want to see if I actually. Yep.
Yay.
Wait, it's a he. Wait, it's a he or a she? I couldn't tell.
He. And finally, to emphasize depth. Finally here, and here, and here. Close up to bring in drama.
I like how his eyes weren't visible most of the time. Like his hat was covering his eyes.
Yeah, I couldn't even get the fear down, so I just kind of hit it with a hat.
That was pretty nice effect.
Right there. And finally, everything's saturated and nice again.
Nice.
Yay.
And she's awake. Yippee, hooray, yay. A rare
We're
thing in my
saved.
films. Yay.
A happy ending. That's kind of rare in Ben's films.
Yeah, no one gets killed. It's a happy ending. And finally, Jesse did the score, and it pretty much matches well.
The only time you'll see a happy ending here, folks. The only time.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that. Yep. And then Sally gone.
The High King of Skyrim.
So basically, yeah, Celigon and Allie and Apparition worked on the costumes. No, Celigon did the faces. I did a recut with this thing with Photoshop, Premiere, and Audition.
Whoa.
So all these programs were used. I didn't want to do I had to make this thing as quick as I can. So I decided to put everything in like one big title card.
Wow.
And I did in Photoshop. It's not that bad, actually.
I like the title card. It's pretty nice. It's like pretty cool.
It's like a note.
Yeah, it's like a note. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much like the note. Here.
Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm gonna try Sky. Let's try Sky Girl. See what we can do. You want to see how Sky Girl got made?
Sky Girl. Sky Girl.
Let's see.
Hello, Sky Girl.
Hello, Joe.
The very first one.
If anyone wants to or not.
Sky Girl.
Oh wait, is this the original project? No. Oh, I couldn't find it. I guess I deleted it. Yeah, this thing was in After Effects.
Oh wow.
Fucking Silverbank.
Fog and Silverbank.
Oh, you want Fog and Silverbank? I actually got. I'll show you how much I shot and rendered in Fog and Silverbank.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bob!
Where's your lines to Pop-Tart Kid? I'm getting on it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Jeez. 72 gigabytes on this thing so
Hey man,
far.
when are we gonna update that fucking that